Hey, welcome to this Tarkatan bite-sized episode of the Realm Kast. I'm your host, Yanni, and for this video, I am going to be going into a little bit of a discovery I made while I was analyzing the launch trailer, and I'm actually quite shocked to see this because this question has come up on our analyses between Phantom and myself on our previous trailer analyses. So let me just play the clip for you, and then maybe you'll catch it before I get into it.
It has begun.
Here we see Mileena gameplay, and at first I thought, okay, cool, they're just showing us Mileena, and I thought, why is she leaving her sai on the ground? And then I started focusing on her jaw, because her jaw looks quite different here. If you see how the teeth are, it kind of looked, I don't know, off to me, as if she had another layer to her mouth. And then I realized something else in the image that was staring right at my face, and I did not notice until I just looked at it by mistake. And if I'm seeing this correctly, I'm going to put up a couple of screenshots here. Mileena has Tarkatan blades. I was looking at that and I thought, but her sai are in Kung Lao's feet. But no, those are Tarkatan blades. So it looks like this version of Mileena, this mutation of Mileena, has given her the ability to not just extend her jaw the way that we've seen in previous trailers, which seems to be isolated only to her abilities, but to actually grow Tarkatan blades in addition to her teeth and her sai. If you look here, she's actually using her, I'm just going to call it purple pink abilities with the actual arm blades too. Get a good view of them here with both of them open, and she actually takes off her mask for this move, I suppose I'll call it. And that's what got me looking at this. But here you get a very good view of the Tarkatan blade. So this actually is quite funny because this is something that Phantom and I were talking about. If all of these Tarkatan mutations are leaving people with some form of bone growth and such, how come we've only seen Baraka with the arm blades? Because in the previous timeline, obviously we all know that all the Tarkatans had these arm blades and Mileena did not. She just had the teeth. Now it seems she not only has her teeth, her jaw can extend to open up, like, I'm just going to say Predator. And then she also has the arm blades, in addition to Baraka being the character with arm blades on the roster too. Like, I mean, I'm shocked to see this. This is actually, I totally found this by mistake, and wow. So yeah, Mileena has Tarkatan arm blades confirmed. Let us know what you think in the comments. I'm genuinely shocked by this discovery. I did not see this happening with Mileena's character. And I'm even more excited to see more of her story now in Mortal Kombat 1 story mode on release. Now, Phantom and I have actually mentioned this multiple times, but all of the trailers have actually been very misdirect heavy. It seems like everything is put in such a way as to misdirect the viewer, so that we have as little idea as possible when watching these trailers as to what is actually going to take place in the actual story, and how certain characters might seem like they're fighting one character but they're actually fighting somebody else, or they're saying one line but it's actually going to somebody else, or somebody says something and it seems like it's to somebody else. And this actually relates to something that we've been seeing the community kind of irritated about, and that is specifically that up until I think the Banished trailer, if I remember correctly, there was pretty much no Mileena gameplay, no real Mileena footage aside from the actual original Mortal Kombat 1 reveal trailer. And I think that is totally planned. There's a reason. I mean, we were all joking in the beginning saying, oh great, they managed to reveal Mileena as early as possible so that the hardcore stans won't complain about how she's not in the game and such, and beg for her, etc., etc. But I think there was a lot more to it than that. They were obviously hiding this. Even if you look at the Banished trailer, as far as I remember, and I'm gonna have to go back and check this through, there was no, I say mention, there was no moment where she used her arm blades, her Terracotta blades. We never see her use any retractable blades. We just see her using her sai and her typical moves that you would expect, the dive, kick, teleport, the roll, I think. But now in the launch trailer, why did they give us that specific choice of Mileena gameplay? And it was specifically for this. It was there to surprise us. This is why they've not shown any Mileena footage until now, because this is going to be a big surprise for people who may not have noticed it, or it's going to show up in the story and be an integral part of it. So that was, in my opinion, they have really handled these trailers almost perfectly, in my opinion. And kudos to the teams behind the trailers. Great job. Hope you enjoyed this extra mini Tarkatan bite-size episode. I just wanted to address this little discovery I made while I was analyzing the trailer. If you are unaware, the Realm Kast is a Mortal Kombat themed podcast where we interview notable members of the Mortal Kombat community. We also host our live soul stream as well as publish lore breakdowns, analyses, and such like this one, only in a bit more detail and with a bit more of a focused structure. So if you haven't checked any of that out, please do feel free to. In the meantime, let us know in the comments your thoughts on Mileena's new weaponry. Are you a fan of this change, or do you prefer her just having her teeth in her sai? So until next time, you can find us on all social media platforms via @RealmKast, and you can also join our Discord channel hosted on Mortal Kombat Online's Discord server. Thank you very much.